Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, I'm Whitney and I am so freaking excited because today we're going to be playing with the Friends Makeup Revolution. I got the Rachel palette and the Big palette, and then I got the Phoebe lipstick too. That's all my Ulta had in stock right now, so don't worry, I'm gonna get the rest of the collection the second I can. So if you want to see my thoughts on the actual shadows, because I mean, let's be honest, I bought this for the packaging, it's fine. So if you want to see my opinion on the actual shadows and see how we created this look right here, just keep on watching. And don't forget to click that subscribe button before you leave and give this video a thumbs up, and let's jump in. Okay, I am so freaking excited. So I went to Ulta today because I had to get a new one of my Ordinary hyaluronic acid, and I had called yesterday and they told me that they didn't have the collection, and I was so upset because I was like, man, I really want to get this. Oh my gosh, I know I always say this, but like during the past like 6 months or so, I haven't been like super excited over a lot of makeup releases, but like this, oh my god, so freaking excited. So let me show you the palette. I got the Big palette and it says Friends X Revolution, and it says the one with, and it just says like the dots, so cute. And it has shadow palette down here, and then open it up and it is massive. It has this really big, nice, massive mirror in it too. It has the 3 highlighters down the middle, which are so beautiful. I'll swatch those for you guys in a little bit, and shadows on both sides, which really freaking nice. And then it has what, 24 shadows and then the 3 highlighters, and this was $28. And then so my Ulta didn't have everything out. They only had the Big palette, and then they had the Rachel palette, which, oh my god, look at this. This packaging is so good, and it looks like this. It also has a nice mirror in it, and it looks like this, which I've clearly already done one eye, so I've played with these a little bit and swatched a couple of them. This is so pretty. And then they had one of the lipsticks, and there was literally only one, and it was the Phoebe lipstick. Look at this freaking packaging. But also, look at this packaging. It is so stinking cute. It says Phoebe on it, and then it has the little Friends X Revolution, and then you open it and it's this beautiful, like, oh, I don't even know how to explain it. It's like it looks more like berry in person. It's picking up very purple on camera, and it looks a little bit more berry in person. So it's absolutely not gonna go with this eye look. Are we gonna wear it anyway? We absolutely are. Who cares? So I'm not gonna swatch this whole palette because there's a lot of shadow, but I'm gonna swatch a couple of them. This one is, first of all, the names. So the names in the Rachel palette are Shopping, On a Break, Dinosaur, 90s, Barney's, Tag, Chip, Pushover, and Crush. And I'm obsessed with it. So this one here is On a Break. This one here is Chip. And it is literally the most beautiful copper. It's all over my eyelid that I have ever seen. Look at that. And then Crush is a really good one too. We used that one today. My dog's dreaming. So we have On a Break, and then P. Louise everywhere, and then Chip, and then Crush in the middle. But look at that chip. Oh, it's so good all over the lid. And then I'm not going to swatch any of the shadows in the big palette. We are going to use both palettes on the eyes. I'm not super familiar. I think I've only tried maybe 2 palettes from Makeup Revolution, so I'm not super familiar with Makeup Revolution's shadow formula, but I will say these were pretty dang good. So we have Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle. So, Ugly Naked Guy, Mr. Heckles, and Estelle. Those highlighters are so good, so freaking good. So, super excited about that, first of all. And the palette is just so pretty. I'm going to show you guys one more time. So pretty. I opted for a fall look because this copper was calling my name the minute I touched it. So I figured that we would just go with something very fall. And it was actually 70 degrees here today. So it was fantastic, but then it rained. So that sucked. But I got to enjoy the 70 for a little while, so that was nice. Alright, I have some P. Louise left on the back of my hand, so I'm going to use that to go ahead and prime my eye. I'm trying to keep my mirror down here, so if you see me looking down here, that's what I'm looking at. Okay, so I am going to start out, which I don't normally do, but I don't know what made me do this time. I'm going to start out with Barney's, and we're going to just throw that in the crease as like a transition color. And I usually don't anymore start with like my light shades. I usually just start with my dark shades and then blend like darker to lighter, but that's what we're going to go with today. It turned out really nice. It has some good pigment. It's like a light mauve color. It's really pretty and it blends really nicely. And just buffing that all around. So it's just a nice wash of color. And then, and that was the M456, my favorite blending brush of all time. Then I'm going to go in with the JS6, and I'm going to go into Crush, which is like this darker matte right here. And the thing about these mattes is they have like sort of a satin finish to them. It's very interesting, but it makes it very pretty on the eyes. It just makes it look a lot smoother, which, like I said, I'm not familiar with Makeup Revolution's eyeshadow formula, so if that is normal, let me know, but if not, I really like the way that they did this. I think I have one Makeup Revolution palette. And I'm just blending that into the crease, blending it out just a little bit. But we don't want to blend it out too much because we are going to use the orange next. And this doesn't have to be perfect just yet. And then I'm gonna go in with the M433 and I'm gonna switch over to the big palette. And I'm gonna go into this bright orange right here, and this is Phoebe. And I really wish the lipstick matched this color because it is stunning. It was speaking to me. The minute I seen it, I was like, oh my god, I have to use that orange and I have to use that copper. And this was giving me all the like fall Halloween vibes. So, which if you do not know me, Halloween is my absolute favorite holiday in the world. I know it's September, but I do have Halloween nails. I got them done yesterday and I'm obsessed. I am obsessed. So, yes. And we're just putting that orange down. It's covering up that brown a little bit, but that is completely fine because after we blend, we're gonna go back and deepen up that brown. And the shades that I used in here, they just blend so beautifully. I didn't have any problems with them blending. I didn't have any patchiness. Like, I honestly cannot say enough good things about this formula. And then I'm taking the JS5, and this is just a clean brush, and I'm just going to blend out those edges. And there's just a little bit of color on this brush from where I blended on the other side, but there's no additional product or color on it. Okay. And then I'm going to take a little bit more of that orange because it did blend away a bit. So you just want to make sure it is nice and bright still. All right, oh my god, how pretty is that already? Not perfect, but getting it there, and it just like, even the progress is so pretty. Okay, so I am gonna go into Mr. Geller, which is right here. And it is just another nice deep brown, and I'm gonna go in with the JS6, just the same brush we used, and just use that to deepen that up a little bit where we lost some of that brown. And I will say this color swatched so bad that I was kind of scared to use it because I was swatching it against Crush in the other palette because I wanted to make sure that it was a bit deeper when you actually use it. And yeah, I couldn't even get it to swatch. I was like, okay, well, we're just gonna take the chance. And oh my god, it is so beautiful in the eyes, so I'm really glad that I did. Oh, look at that. I mean, honestly, like, I'm looking up close. There's, like, no patchiness. I love it. I love it. Going back in with Phoebe and just making sure that we can really see that orange. And using it to blend out that brown that we put down. So pretty. Okay, and then we are going to cut the crease. I'm going to use my P. Louise base, of course, as always, my blank canvas, my favorite. Okay, so we got the crease cut. Now I am going to go in Alright, now I'm going to go in with a little bit of Mr. Geller, and I'm just going to make sure that harsh line gets blended out. And I'm going to mix that with a little bit of Crush from the Rachel palette. And then I'm going to go in with that beautiful orange Phoebe. And I'm going to tap that over top of the edge of Crush and Mr. Geller. So pretty. It's so pretty. And I'm just going to tap and then just kind of sweep it back and forth to make sure it is nice and blended. And then going back in with Mr. Geller, making sure those edges look nice. And that is what we got so far. How freaking pretty is that? Oh my god. Look at it. Okay, it's so good. And you could leave it like this. You wouldn't even have to put the shimmer. I would wear it like this and then like use Shopping and put Shopping on this part of it and just like wear it like this. If you didn't want to take it up a notch and add the copper, you could wear it just like this. But I'm going to take it up a notch and I'm going to add, because I love an all matte eye, first of all. I love an all matte eye. But we had to use this copper color. So I'm going to take a little bit of the NYX glitter glue, and this is the Morphe M124, and I'm just going to tap that NYX glitter glue onto my eye. I need a up close and personal mirror for this. So I'm using the mirror in the Rachel palette. I'm just tapping that on. And I just use glitter glue for anybody who's new here with pretty much all of my shimmers, because I find it keeps them in place so I don't have any like creasing up here or anything like that, because I have really oily eyelids. Look at that freaking color. Ugh. I knew the minute I seen it, it was going to be amazing. And then I swatched it and it was fantastic. And then I put it on my eyes and it's equally as good. And I'm tapping just a bit over that orange, and then we'll go back and blend the two together. So good. Also, I've been trying my best to wear jewelry again, because I just feel like it just amps up any outfit that you have on. So look how cute my jewelry is. I got this from a company called Adrian Lee, and they're so cute, and I don't know if you can see it, but it has a W on it for my name, and it's so sweet. You can get them with any, not sponsored by the way, but this was gifted to me from them. But you can get it with any initial, and they have bracelets, and they're not bracelets, and they have little initials too, and they're freaking adorable. I'm gonna get some knot bracelets. I think I'm gonna get one for my sister too. They're so cute. I love them. And then my beautiful Leo earrings from my friend Audrey, who makes literally all of my earrings. All of my earrings come from her, like 99% of the time. If I have earrings on, they're from her. So these are stinking adorable. And I will have Adrian Lee's stuff and Audrey's stuff linked down below for you guys, because they're so cute. And I'm going in with Phoebe, and I'm just tapping that a bit over the edge of the gold that we just put down, or the copper that we just put down, and making sure it is nice and blended. And how pretty does that look just over top of that copper? It's so good. Okay, so this is where we were at. Look at that. Look at that. So good. I am gonna throw on some foundation and the rest of my face, and we're gonna come back because we need to try those highlighters and lipstick. So I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I threw on some faux freckles, did the rest of my face makeup, and went ahead and finished the lower lash line. I didn't put on mascara. We're gonna do that really quick. So I just used the Huda Beauty mascara and popped the Call Me ColourPop liner into the waterline, and I am loving the way this looks right now. I always put on my faux freckles before I do my highlight because I just feel like, I don't know, it looks better. So I'm gonna give my face a spritz of the Huda Beauty Glow Cocoa Hydrating Mist. And I'm really loving that setting spray lately. Also, I have on the new Too Faced Matte Born This Way foundation. I've had this for quite a few weeks, but this is actually only the second time I've used it. So if you guys want a full review and wear test on that, let me know, because I can absolutely do that for you. But if we don't want a full wear test and review, I'll probably just throw it in with another like full face video or something like that. So I really love this Ugly Naked Guy, but I'm feeling like we probably need to go in with this middle shade, Mr. Heckles, right here, because I think it'll be the one that matches me the best. Oh wow, yeah, that is so pretty. Woo! Look at that. And this is so nice. Ooh, look at that. Wow. I'm actually incredibly impressed. That is a nice highlight. And this is my M501. This is my favorite highlighting brush ever. And we're gonna give it a little bit up there on the Cupid's bow and on the chin. And for the fun of it, let's add a little bit of Ugly Naked Guy. I feel like it's a bit lighter, So it'll just kind of, yeah, give that pop. Oh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. It's so good. It's so good. Okay. And last, but definitely not, why am I trying to do this at the same time? Last but definitely not least, this is the Phoebe lipstick, which is not going to match even a little bit, but we're gonna wear it anyway. Normally I would lip line with this type of lipstick, but I'm not going to because one, I'm not going to keep this lipstick on, and two, I'm not going to keep any of this makeup on because I'm going to go to bed. Because it's late. I wanted to get this filmed and up for you guys in the morning. The color is pretty. I'm gonna try to rub it on the back of my hand a bit. Kind of try to warm it up because it's a bit stiff. There we go. It just wasn't gliding as well as I wanted it to. Okay, so the color is stunning. Oh my god. I mean, clearly it doesn't go with this look, but it is literally beautiful. It feels really nice. The formula was a little bit stiff when I was putting it on, but I just like warmed it up on the back of my hand a little bit and it was fine after that. It is I don't know, didn't have a specific finish on this. No, but it's like a creamy, like matte finish. So it's definitely not something that's gonna last all day, but it is very pretty. So here are my thoughts, my opinions. The palettes, absolutely beautiful. I mean, honestly, they worked, so the colors that I used worked really great. If you guys want to see like another review or like another tutorial, I can do a like second look with this palette because I would love to jump in to, my shirt's falling off completely. And that is not this type of channel, so I would love to do like some of these pinks and purples, or even like this green. And some of these shimmers are so pretty. This gold down here is really great. So I would love to play around with this some more. And even this one, I'm feeling like a really pretty like all matte eye with this. Yes. So if you guys want to see some more on these, I would be happy to do that. The lipstick is very pretty. The packaging is like super cute. And it was only $8. I don't know if I said that. This was $8. The big palette was $28 and the little palette was $12. I am going to be grabbing the other two palettes, so the Monica and the Phoebe palette, as soon as I'm able to get my hands on it from Ulta. So as soon as my Ulta puts those out, I'll grab those and do a little like mini tutorial for each one. I will not be grabbing the other lipsticks because I just wanted this one for the packaging. The color is very pretty, but I'm not a bullet lipstick person. I'm more of a liquid lipstick person. So it wouldn't be logical for me to grab the other ones. But if you're like a traditional lipstick person, the formula is really comfortable. The color is very pretty. And of course the packaging is amazing. So highly recommend the palettes, recommend the lipstick if you are just a collector or a fan of traditional lipsticks. And that is all from me today. So thank you so much for hanging out. Let me know if you are grabbing anything from this collection or if you were able to get your hands on it. I know it sold out online really quickly, so let me know what you're grabbing in the comments below. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and click that subscribe button before you leave. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.